Hey, what's up? Welcome to the What More Can I Say podcast. This is episode 53. I'm a little bit off today because I have been traveling for my birthday. What's up to the lady of the pod? What's up, KeKe? What's happening?
Well, happy birthday, Tom Kapone. How are you?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling a year older, a year wiser. Please, people in the comments, do not ask me how old I am. I'll tell you very, 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 very calmly, I'm forever. That's what I am. I'm forever. People like me and Oprah, Michael Jordan, Tyler Perry, Obama, we don't get old. We just keep going. Going. Diddy, we forever people. It's plenty of forever people out there. I'm just saying. It's not, I belong to a very exclusive club. Jay-Z don't get old. Beyonce don't get old. You don't worry about Jada Pinkett don't get old. Of course she does because he has plastic surgery. But still, I mean, I ain't got no Botox yet. Zach, what's up, man?
Man, dog. Happy 57, big dog. I already know.
Damn, Zach.
Happy 57. You know what I'm saying? Once you start saying forever, you over 55. So, you know what I'm saying? Happy 57 for you, brother. Hope you enjoyed it. You look like you had a good time. You was fresh.
Yeah.
So I will say that. I mean, Tone, you look like you lived your best life for your birthday.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what KeKe was celebrating this weekend, but she ate at every restaurant. I was following y'all. Oh, she didn't miss a high class restaurant this weekend.
Listen. I'm out here, okay? The outside is open, baby. Y'all finna get all of this outside. This
she didn't have no mask on. KeKe is acting unusual.
Man, I had to celebrate. It's my little brother's birthday too, Tone. Y'all share a birthday. You, him, and my best friend all share the same birthday. So I'm out.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Gemini. That is a Gemini magnet right there. You see that?
Yes.
That's right. And we love you, KeKe. I had a great time, man. It was my daughter's birthday is on the 22nd. It was really cool hanging out with my daughter when she first turned 21. So that was an interesting thing. Taking a shot, right? Taking a shot with your daughter. It felt a little bad parentish, but then it's just like, this is kind of fun. And the crazy thing is that, so I'm teaching my daughter another thing that felt a little bit bad parentingly, apparently, whatever you want to say. I taught my daughter how to play craps. I taught her how to play blackjack. I taught her how to play this game called, well, we all know how to play War, which won a lot of money. Shout out to the Cosmo. It was super fun. Let me go ahead and shout out everybody, man. Shout out to my brother Jay Hall. Shout out to my man Phil at Dre. Shout out to all the people at Marquee Day Club. We had a good time. Everybody showed us a lot of love. It was fun, man. Vegas is wide open. I watched a lot of people in bad relationships. It was funny. I got a chance to watch because Vegas is open, but then there's also a lot of thottery going on in Vegas. So it's a lot of things. And I watched a lot of dudes. What you looking at? I was like, oh, dang, get checked by his girl. It's crazy. So it was a cool trip. And I'm going to keep it a buck, man. It was good to see. I know there's some people like, oh, okay, well, I'm vaccinated. So it was cool to see a lot of people, man. It was just back to normal. I mean, literally back to normal where you're in a cab. Some cabs ask you to wear your mask. But you do a little safety because like disinfect. We open doors. You still use the hand sanitizers. Stores, when you go in, you do it. But other than that, man, everything's pretty much back to normal.
It's crazy. It just feel like they just flipped the switch and was like, okay, outside's open. Everybody go run and play. It really feels weird.
I want people to be. Go ahead, Beck. What you about to say?
I was saying they did it so quick.
Yeah.
Like, we just raw dog in the air. Immediately we just raw dog in the air. I don't know.
I'm saying this is the thing, and we all know this, and this is the great thing about this country, and this is it. That's why everybody was so surprised that it really lasted as long as it did. Now, God rest his soul to everybody we lost. So I'm not taking any of those lives for granted. Those were all loved ones. They were fathers, they were sons, they were people loved. But on the other side, we know what this is. This is America. And America is not shutting down for a second summer.
Yeah.
America as a whole is not shutting down. Do I believe another shutdown is coming? I 100% believe they're going to open up for the entire summer. And when fall hits, everybody's going to be like, oh man, we were super irresponsible. We need to shut it back down for a little while and pull back on the restrictions. I feel like that because, it's wide open. Look, I was watching the game. Now, New York was one of the hardest hit when COVID came out.
I know exactly what you're going to say. Yep.
Exactly, bro. I watched the playoff game and Madison Square Garden was absolutely packed.
Wall to wall. Now, this was the strictest. New York was one of the more strict when it came to COVID. Super strict. But the Knicks ain't made the playoffs in years, okay? So the fact that the Knicks made the playoffs, they said, oh, we don't care nothing about the restrictions no more. They literally had it wall to wall there, wall to wall. And I was just watching the Milwaukee game earlier today. Well, yeah, I was watching the Milwaukee game, and they barely had anybody in the stands. So everybody's still doing their own thing. It's wild, right?
It's 100% financially driven, and nobody's going to tell me it's not. Everybody can tell me about the numbers, KeKe. They can say the numbers. But then all of a sudden, the numbers don't matter as we inch closer to the NBA playoffs, the NFL season. I guarantee you, by the time the NFL season hits, at least they're going to have 80% full stadiums. That's what I'm saying. It's just the world is back, bro. So if you are scared of what's going on, get vaccinated. That's what you need to do. You need to get vaccinated because it's not slowing down right now. It could go back, but right now, outside is open. It's summertime shies here, summertime LA, New York. Atlanta's been open. People traveling, and I saw it, bro. Like people saying Vegas was wide open. I was like, okay, we'll see. No, it's wide open, bro. Completely wide open.
Yeah, it definitely.
At least get one shot, y'all.
Here you go.
Here you go. Get both shots and don't be like Zach Boog and get partial vaccinated, which makes no sense. All right, well,
Tone, what is he drinking? Because the man looked like he drinking a 40, like straight. Like, what are you doing? What is that?
Okay, this one, you know how you had that short week, a little too much came out the account, so you just kind of you got to cut back. You got to get this. You got to get something that ain't quite right.
What you drinking, a 211? What is that?
Oh my God.
No, I definitely wouldn't drink no malt liquor. This is a San Miguel.
Oh.
It's an apple flavored beer. It says apple flavor.
Oh, okay. I thought the bottle was much bigger. I was a little concerned. I'm sorry. Okay.
No.
Oh, that's bogus, KeKe. Are you saying because Zach's so small that bottle looks like it's a 40 in his hand? Is that what you're saying? That's crazy.
Now, you just did that on your own, Toxic Tony. You just did that one all on your own.
That's crazy.
I am not.
Let me tell y'all something. See, the weather get a little warm and light-skinned dudes don't put on no clothes. Look at Tom. The first 83-degree weather day, he said Jersey. It's Jersey season.
Yes, no t-shirt under.
No t-shirt, nothing. Man ain't got on drawers. He's out here living his life.
Balling.
Hey, man, I live in my best life. I've been working out hard to get myself down. And I've been working out hard. I wanted to show it off. And then I got a chance to today. Actually, it was a really dope birthday gift. By the time it'd be a day old when you guys see the pod in the morning, but I got a chance to film Southside. I had my own trailer, which was real cool. Had a name on the star, had a chair, you know what I mean? And then I had like some, shout out to Dreezy, shout out to Bashir, shout out to Diallo, shout out to everybody, man, that was there. Royce, it was a good time. What was the cool thing about it is I think I only got a couple lines. But then they just started like, yo, we're going to have you do some more stuff because I was doing okay. We're going to have you do some more stuff. So that was a cool thing. So it's going to be a real cool look. Southside is gonna be on HBO Max, Comedy Central. Well, just HBO Max, I think this time, HBO Max. But yeah, man, it was dope. I got my TV on my birthday.
Nice.
That's dope. That's dope. When I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, he really on the show. You know how some people be on the show, but you got to pause and they be like, that's the back of my head right there. No, you was like really on the show.
He got his own chair. Yes, it's official.
Yeah, he had a chair, a trailer. That's dope. What was in your trailer, bro?
Nothing really. They kept putting the craft services in it that I ordered. It was nice to have my own trailer. It was nice. Mm-hmm. It was nice. I made it as homey as I could. It was cool. But I was honestly, shout out to them for being a first class show. I was not expecting to have a trailer or a chair. I thought it was like, hey, Tone, sign this. All right, cool. Come over here, run the lines. Because Dreezy was on the show. So I'm like, oh, Dreezy's got all of them. She deserves. She's the star. Go ahead, do that. And then I'm looking, I'm like, yo, they're like, that's your trailer over there. What? That's my look. Okay, let's get in there, baby. I didn't want to hear what else they had to say. I went and sat in the trailer and they kept knocking on the door. I was getting mad, like, Tony, gotta go get makeup. Tony, we need you to come out here. I was like, I want to enjoy this for a minute, man. But you know, I was moving in a spirit of gratefulness.
That's lit. That's lit.
That's
come a long way from the Parkers. We love to see it.
Man, and look, I get an acting role playing myself every 15 years. Hey, I'm not mad. We'll get it going. All right, man. Let's do this, man. I think this is gonna be probably one of the funniest verses to ever happen. Bow Wow and Soulja Boy. KeKe, these your people right here. What's going on?
I cannot wait to see this. Okay, I cannot wait to see this. You know, it's sad because when you look at Soulja Boy and Bow Wow, it's like at this point it's like two drunk uncles, right? Who gonna argue. You know, by the end, they gonna start off friends. They gonna fall out during this verses. They might fight at one point, and then they gonna end high and happy together. So I cannot wait to watch this. It's gonna be a hot ass mess. All the Instagram models from all the years probably gonna be in the building. You know what I'm saying? The India girl, you know, the one girl who smashed all the celebrities. All of them gonna be there. All the hoes gonna be there. You know, it's just gonna be lit. I can't wait to see it.
Hey, did Bow Wow have a relationship with Superhead?
I think so.
I think so. That's nasty, bro. Okay, go ahead.
So yeah, all of them gonna be there. Superhead, all them girls, you know, all the old school hoes, the new hoes, all the young, all of them gonna be there, and it's gonna be very entertaining. I cannot wait to watch. I just wish that I don't want to keep saying this, but I really don't like the drugs that, like, I feel like Soulja Boy is on. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when I see Soulja Boy, I get very concerned at this point. Even though he real lit, he's still lit. But that's the only thing that I'll be sad watching is, like, the downfall. But other than that, I will be here for the battle. I'm excited to watch. I don't have a pick in this race because I don't care because it's not on Rihanna B2K. But, you know, I will be there to enjoy. So, yes. There you go.
Okay. All right. As KeKe threw major shade, you came to pod today. Zach, look, man, we heard about this. First, we were getting Bow Wow and Little Romeo, which would have been just a disaster for versus period. Yes. And now we got Bow Wow and Soulja Boy. We hear about it. What you think?
I immediately thought this is the matchup I wanted to see. Bow Wow versus Soulja Boy. I was a fan of both of them in their prime. You know what I'm saying? So I admire what they both did. But here's the thing. They are about to lie all verses.
What you mean?
They about to lie. These are two liars. You remember the Bow Wow challenge?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. All he do is lie. Then you think about, you remember when Soulja Boy was telling that story on Vlad TV? Oh. He said he had to shoot all them dudes. Then he came in and I shot him in the face. Then he came in. He was like, hey, why you got your chain in? So I tucked it in. Shot him in the neck. They are lying. So I know they got their best lies ready. They can't wait to cap.
Yes.
Cap Fest 2021. I cannot wait. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be legendary for all the wrong reasons. And I'm here for it. Yeah. But it's going to be entertaining because they both got hits, though.
They do.
They both got hits. It's gonna be great musically, but the real competition is Zach Boog he hit it right on the head. That's right, the lies. They are going to try to outdo each other with all type of lies. By the time Soulja Boy going to wrote and produce the new movie that's getting ready to come out, guaranteed he got a double album about to come out. You already BowWow is going to say some stuff. He in a movie with LeBron. Of course, BowWow not see. One thing BowWow does, which is smart. BowWow does have one big thing, pause, under his, or in the tub, is that sound is so bad. Pause. Anyway, BowWow's got a great thing that he's going to surprise people with.
Man.
All right.
This is not getting any better.
Right.
Jesus Christ. All right, here it is. BowWow is going to be a part of Fast and Furious 9. That's the rumor. That he is going to make an appearance in Fast and Furious 9. So this will be good for him so he can drive people to watch his return to the franchise.
He did say he got a movie coming. He did say he got a movie coming out.
Yeah. So now we can get past that because that was just weird. We'll keep going. A$AP Rocky and Rihanna. I have my own thing to say about Rihanna. A$AP Rocky might have ended the relationship when he said this out loud in public. He said that Rihanna's the one. Zach, when you heard this, what are you thinking?
First thing I thought is, did Rihanna say that he's the one? Because everybody who dates Rihanna thinks she's the one. I mean, you got to think about it. Rihanna has a history of having dudes whipped. It's just what she does. Everybody loves Rihanna when they date Rihanna. Now, the fact is Rihanna gonna love you back? That is the question. Is Rihanna taking is A$AP Rocky? Is Rihanna taking A$AP Rocky as serious as A$AP Rocky is taking Rihanna? That's what we have to figure out. Because as you know, Rihanna ain't said nothing. She ain't said a word. She ain't posted them. She ain't said a word. He over here talking, she the love of my life. She the one. All right, Rihanna be gone on your ass. I promise you she will. That's the only thing I said, brother. You in deep, man. I'm telling you, women with big foreheads usually fall in love slower than any other woman. Yes, it's something about the extra forehead meat that just makes their decision. They don't.
You're so ignorant. I cannot.
For some reason, they just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? They don't fall in love. It's harder. They got more. It's just harder to get through. That's a fact. Think about all the women who broke your heart. Bet you they forehead big as hell.
Shout out to the big foreheads watching the pod. KeKe, what's up, man? We heard about this. A$AP, he seems to be the only one talking about the relationship. Is this weird to you?
You know what? No, it's not weird because outside is open. And you know what? Rihanna about to get out here in these streets, baby. She about to drop new music. She's not claiming none of these. Rihanna ain't claimed nobody since Chris Brown. Sis learned her lesson. She learned a lesson back then, as a lot of us should learn. Listen, if he's not your husband, you for the streets. So I'm not claiming nobody. Like, for real, you have to be like, and I feel like Rihanna has really taken that to the heart. She don't claim nobody. You can see her out on dates. You can see her on a yacht. You can see her damn near at the chapel. Until that's her husband, Rihanna is not claiming nobody. So it was a nice gesture for him to go out and claim her publicly. But Rihanna, keep it gangster. Keep it pushing, baby. Don't respond. Don't like a comment. Don't block. Matter of fact, block him on Instagram for going public with the relationship. That's sometimes you gotta block a dude because who gave him permission to go out and say that? So I just like the fact that she keep it funky. She do not claim none of these dudes, and I want Rihanna to stay like that. Just keep it that way. We don't want to know about your relationships because then it goes a mess. So yes, I love to see her not claiming him. Mm-hmm.
Petty KeKe strikes again. Petty KeKe.
Petty KeKe is a thing now on the pod.
I'm not trying to. That's just, she got to keep it playing.
Oh my! All right, look at how oh my God, contradiction. This is my thing. First of all, Rihanna's like a dude. The moment people try to speak publicly about her, it ends up ending 2 to 3 weeks later. She doesn't play that. She wants you to date her. Yeah, you can see with it, but do not go speaking about that relationship. Drake learned a hard lesson. Admitting it, the race car driver dude, the billionaire dude, she does not care who you are, but the moment you start talking about our relationship in public, she's like, yo, I ain't tell you to do that, and it's over. Yep. So that being said, we'll look forward to seeing if this lasts any longer than the next 2 weeks. Second of all, it brings me to think this, and I made a conclusion about it, and I'm gonna say it out loud. I don't want to offend anybody. It's really not to offend anybody.
Here it goes.
What it made me think is Rihanna, Portia, Kim K, and Lori Harvey all have some of the best vaginas on the planet Earth. Because every man that comes in contact with them all wants to wife them. Every single one. Mm-hmm. They don't want to date. You got some of the Future is, we all know what Future is. Future was writing songs. Future was posting Lori Harvey more than she was posting him.
Yes.
He was wild.
That's a classic sign of sunshine in your jeans.
Oh.
Kim K, every dude that comes in contact with her wants to marry her. Every single one. Every single one. It's insane, man. Portia Williams, every dude that comes in contact with Portia wants to marry her.
Yes.
And now we got Rihanna. We all know, we watched Rihanna she had Billboard's Artist of the Decade by his motherfucking balls. Excuse my French.
She did.
She did.
Yep.
And it was like, that all this tells me is that dudes are getting with them and like, what in the hell is this? And I don't want anybody else to have it. That's what happens. That's what happens.
Yeah.
So fellas, if you shoot your shot to one of them, notice you're going to end up having to go fork out a lot of money for some rings because I don't know what's going on. That's crazy. All right, we got to send a quick RIP to Paul Mooney. That was like crazy. And in 2021, it has been the year of sudden deaths, like just sudden. Like, and I know death doesn't have a timetable. We don't know when it's going to happen, but it just seems like we're just getting these sudden deaths. Am I wrong by saying that? What you think, Zach?
No, I agree. We didn't see that coming at all. You know, it seems like every time you see Paul Mooney, yes, he was getting older in age, but he seemed healthy. Always mentally sharp. You know what I'm saying? I think he was still doing shows, like still working. So to see him, you know, suddenly pass away is surprising. And I want to give my regards to his family, you know, and fans. I mean, for those who don't know about Paul Mooney, you know, he's one of those pioneers in comedy. He wrote for Richard Pryor, you know what I'm saying? Wrote with Dave Chappelle on the Dave Chappelle Show. One of the first Black men in the Writers Guild, in the National Writers Guild. He was one of the first Black men to ever be inducted into that. So when you lose somebody like Paul Mooney, you lost a real pioneer, a real legend, somebody who put, you know, the footprints in this comedy game for Black comedians, period. And he was one that was always spoke his mind, never shy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Paul Mooney is gonna tell you how it is. And you know what I'm saying? And didn't care. So, I mean, we lost a legend. We lost a real legend. So I was a little sad about that.
Wow. KeKe, anything to say about Paul?
I mean, Zach pretty much said it all. It was definitely shocking, definitely a big loss to the entertainment world, especially Black entertainment. But and I didn't know as much about him until I had to break the story and write the story up. And I was like, dang, he did all that. So it just goes again why we need to celebrate our legends while they're here, you know, whether it's comedy, television, music. We really got to do better as a community about highlighting and celebrating our legends and giving them their flowers while they can smell them. So, you know.
Yeah, and that goes to a bigger conversation that African Americans tend to have in entertainment. I don't know how this has happened to us. I don't know. Is it like the them that's put this on us? But for some reason, when our people age out, they become, in a sense, they don't matter in a way. Yeah. Okay, yes, I've said it on the pod before that, when they're Mariah Carey and you're not making hits, are you the Mariah Carey that made all of it? It's a different Mariah Carey. it's a different way. She's still Mariah Carey. It's a different one. But I do on the other side of that think that we're missing great stories, a chance like a Paul Mooney to talk about stuff. You know, Paul Mooney should have been getting interviewed in some type of way where he's doing it. Well, we gotta be able to get the history from these people. We gotta be able to grasp some of this history because they're living time capsules and they're the people that know these things, that knew about Richard Pryor and had gangs of stories. So I hope as hip hop and has Black entertainment ages, we do better with gathering those stories because it's a part of our culture, for real.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
For sure.
For sure. Let's get this. This is interesting. And KeKe, I know you know a lot about this. T.I.'s son snapping. What's happening with that?
You know, King is like his daddy. That's just, it is what it is. King is little, King is light-skinned, and King is not for nobody's BS. Y'all, like, please stop messing with T.I. kids. You know, kids should really be off limits. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I do like about this situation is King was like, "Oh, you think I'm playing with you?" And he grabbed his bag, and he came back to the situation and was like, "What's up?" Like, he ain't never backing down from nothing. And that's what we expect from T.I.'s son. You know, your daddy, the king of the South, baby. You're not supposed to be backing down from nobody. And I don't care how small you are. And you know, I got little nephews and I teach them the same thing. Like, listen, if somebody approach you and you got to handle your business, you got to handle your business. And so I think he did what he was supposed to do in that situation. But I really think he is off limits and people should leave them alone.
Yeah. Zach, is it me? But the more we're a year into this, KeKe got some gangster to it, does.
Let me tell you, KeKe gangster is hell. Like, I really feel like if I got into it with a female, I'm calling KeKe. Like, for real. I'm be like, what? KeKe, they up here messing with me. I feel like KeKe will pull up. Who? Hold on, don't worry about it.
Pull it up.
KeKe pull up. KeKe is pull up a book. Okay? I can
Man.
She asks questions later. Okay? Yeah. She pulling up.
Craziness. Zach, though, man, what you think about King, man, going crazy?
I mean, like I said, that's T.I.'s son. I don't really, I don't know the situation, and that's a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Somebody, he's just a kid. You know. But I like what I saw from the video. I mean, I will say that I like the fact that he was like, it looked like he was getting ready to let it go, but he couldn't. You know how you walk back and he was like, hold on, bruh. And then he walked up on him like, man, all that you talking? You know, what's up with it? What you gonna do? And he sounded just like a young T.I. Yep. And I was like, yeah, he's gonna fight. Win or lose, he's gonna fight you right here. Now, my only question is, when he grabbed that bag, I was like, what's in that bag? Why did he grab that bag like that? He grabbed the bag like he was grabbing the strap. So,
they kids conceal and carry. You know, the daughter got caught in the airport with her gun on her. So, King is probably trained to conceal and carry. So.
Yeah, King. So, and I understand that too, because you're a celebrity son and people try you. So, you don't want to get caught with your pants down. So, I mean, I get it. But from what I saw, it's one of them moments, like I was thinking like if that was my son doing that, I was thinking, okay, I would probably tell him to kind of like, you got to assess the situation before you just attack like that. But then deep down, I would tell him, good job. I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? I like the way you handle it.
Yeah, see?
It was one of those weird moments.
Yeah, in front of his mama, I'd be like, now you know better than that. But then when we get to the side, I'm like, good job, bro. Good job. I'm proud. Just want to let you know I'm proud of you. Yeah.
Well, I thought this was weird too, though. Speaking of T.I. and Tiny and King and the whole situation, T.I. and Tiny spoke in a church. I don't know if it's me. That feels weird. Does it feel weird to anybody? Does that feel weird to you?
Not at all, because you got to understand, when Black folks get in trouble, we going to see the Lord. And now, we going to pray our way out of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm a PK, and we pray. When something go wrong, that's where you go to the Lord. You go to the church.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and then you don't know why they were speaking. So sometimes when you're famous and and you show up places and there's a microphone, people just want you to speak. Chris Rock said that every time he goes somewhere and there's a microphone, they'd be like, "Hey, Chris, you want to say something?" And he'd be like, "No, I'm just here. I don't want to say nothing."
Exactly.
So you never know. The church people was trying to probably get a good donation, and they were like, "Yeah, come on, come talk, T.I." It's like, so
Yeah.
what were they talking about?
It's crazy, dog. KeKe.
Yeah.
T.I. and Tiny. T.I. and Tiny spoke in a church, Joe. Come on.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. So what I saw, Zach, it was Tiny was getting an award from the church, right? And if I'm Tiny's team at this point, yes, she needs to go speak at some women conferences. She needs to go accept an award from the church. And then, I know everybody got a cousin in their family. They had to turn themselves in. And grandma called pastor to walk him into the courthouse to turn himself in with the pastor. That's just standard practices for Black folks when we go to jail. So therefore, they got to get in the church, good church home. So yeah, I'm just saying, they got to get under some good leadership. You know what I'm saying? They might have a little Bible study once a week or whatever. I'm here for all of it. God, who are we to judge? So, go on in there, Tiny, do your thing. T.I. got up there and almost started preaching. Like, T.I. almost gave people a sermon. Yes, Zach.
KeKe.
What?
Pod fam, somebody please tell me, is it really standard practice? But when you get turned in, the preacher's supposed to bring you in? I don't know.
Definitely have heard that, Zach. I definitely have heard that.
Yes. You don't walk in there just to turn yourself in. No, you walk in there with the man of God. You know what I'm saying? So you going there with pastor and and pastor help you turn yourself in. So that's how I saw it. And I'm happy to see them in church. Yes.
That's so funny.
Hey, look. I thought they should have busted in the fireballs when they walked into that church. I'll keep it a buck. Like, y'all, come on, man. Y'all know I go to church. Once they start letting us back in church, I'm back in church. You know what I mean? Like, come on. I watch church every Sunday. Like, what are we doing? Shout out fellowship. What? What are we doing, bro? Come on, dog. One thing about that is that T.I. and Tiny got sex demons. And I want to let you know, a lot of people in church are fighting off the sex demons. They are, man. They are, especially at Black churches. I don't know how they dress in white churches, but I know, predominantly white churches, I know in Black churches, when Black women put on skirts, you got to remember you are in the house of the Lord. You're like, woo, sister, how you doing? It happens. You can't help it. You can't help it. It happens in church. People in Black churches are fighting off sex demons the whole service. Let the sister that's super thick get up and go run around the church when Jesus catches it and everything's bouncing around. You like, yeah.
That's how.
That's uncomfortable.
Is that why you can't
that's
wait the church to open back
when
up?
the thick woman in church gets up and starts jiggling. That's not comfortable. That's not a comfortable situation. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I'm thinking anything, but do I say, Lord, get me? And then I'm working through some stuff myself now. So I had to, I'm just saying, a lot of people in churches are fighting off sex demons. Tell them.
Okay.
And you're going to bring two people that cannot control themselves. T.I. and Tiny have brought this on themselves. Now, are the things true? Who knows? Are they abusing people? We don't know. We know there's accusations. We know this. But one thing we do know, ain't nobody lying. T.I. and Tiny, we know they freaky. That we know. We know that. We know they got sex demons.
We don't know that.
That's it.
Oh, Lord. I hate that.
And they walk their ass in church. No. Somebody got to shoot them with a super soaker full of holy water before they walk their butt in the church. They got to get the oil on them. They got something. No, they got to have Bible study at their house where people see it, not in church. No. And they get accepted an award. An award for what?
Oh, no.
What award was it for? The most after club sex? What award was it?
No.
What have they done? God. They've been in trouble damn near all 2021.
This is true.
They fighting cases. And they getting awards in church? No.
Hey, y'all.
Brother Johnson deserves an award to work on the deacon board that did the breakfast. He did a breakfast. He shoveled the snow and yes. You did give your brother Johnson an award. Give him the Sex Demons Award. All right.
Oh man. He's potting.
He's potting.
He's potting. And it's his birthday, y'all. So excuse him.
Exactly.
Okay.
He's lit.
All right. Sorry. All right. Anyhow. Speaking of relationships, the T.I. and Tiny have a weird relationship. We heard about it. Kylie and Travis Scott, it came out that they were supposed to have an open relationship. They would be back together and was going to decide to do an open thing. KeKe, what was going on with that?
Well, I heard that, Kylie just came to the conclusion that, he's not going to stop dating other women, but she wants to be the one. She's his baby mama. That's her baby daddy. She like, listen, we can have an open relationship. That was the rumor that was out there. And, for me personally, do whatever floats y'all boat, but I can't be in an open relationship. It's not something that I would entertain ever. If we in an open relationship, then let's just both be for the streets. And when we see each other, we see each other. But outside of that, we doing whatever we want. Let's not even put a title on it. But she was seen with him for his birthday. They was out flying around. She was chasing him around on the jet. So, it seems like she's a lot more into him than he is to her. That's just how it looks to me. And if I'm gonna be in an open relationship and you my baby daddy, like it doesn't sit well with me. I don't know women who like that type of stuff, but it don't work for KeKe. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Zach, we heard about this. What do you think? I can tell you what I was thinking, but I'll wait.
I don't know how I feel about open relationships. I mean, Travis Scott and what's his name? Kylie Jenner? Mm-hmm. Kylie and Travis Scott. I mean, I'm not that I don't care that much. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that deep in their relationship. I don't know much about it. But as far as an open relationship, I can't see myself doing that. But I saw people who were commenting on the post, they made some points where they were like, it's called love without ownership.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. So that made me think.
Oh, give me something. Give me something. No. Let's go, Zach. Give me some. I ain't read that. Give me some, bro.
That's what they called it, bro. They called it love without ownership. So you can have love and be with somebody, but you don't own that person's actions. Only thing about that is I'm okay with the open when it comes to Zach, but I'm not okay with the open when it comes to my partner. You can't be out here open. And since I don't want you open, I don't want it after it's been open. You know what I'm saying? I don't. If somebody open up a bottle of water or something, I get a new bottle. I don't like it. I don't like it open. I don't want nothing open. So I'm not for open relationship. So I'll keep my relationship closed because I don't want no open. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't care. They'll grab any bottle of water. There's water in it. They'll drink it. You know what I'm saying? But I personally don't. I just can't. I would be thinking about what that person did when we being intimate and stuff like that. And what's a relationship without going wrong? A terrible one, I tell you that. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I couldn't do it. Mm-hmm.
Zach, and I'm with you. Now, let me take my notes, what I got here. Kylie,
that's part of being in a committed relationship. The fact that you know that they're clean and you're clean and y'all both committed to each other. You can do whatever you want to do. Open. I gotta. That's disgusting.
Zach, you know what my notes say? My notes say this. Carry one. Yep. You know what my notes say? Kylie Jenner possibly can have mild sauce for vagina. Possibility. It's a possibility.
Why did you carry the one?
What?
Carry the one. Yeah. Oh, yep. I forgot to carry the one. Yep. That's mouth sauce. She got some. She got some men, KeKe. She
got
some
that men. What that means? Okay, yeah. I didn't know what that means because mouth sauce be hidden. So
okay, yeah, that's true. Well, she got some men. She got some shake. She got. Yeah. I don't know. It just. And I'm joking. But I want to say this about the open relationship. To be honest with you, this is a time of pod fam. This is for the ladies. Mm-hmm. Ladies, again, I've said this pod after pod after pod after pod. Oh, put your big girl pants on, ladies. When you are dating one of the biggest rappers in the world, you are always in an open relationship. Oh, except if you are dating one of the three people.
Who?
Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, and Steph Curry, all of which are not musicians. Mm-hmm. Those three are the outliers that do not cheat on their women, and we never know anything. We don't know. Oh, and LeBron James. That's it. We never seen anything come out about LeBron James. It rarely happens. You are dating arguably the biggest rap star in the world, or one of them. But I can say this, the biggest festival artist. Travis Scott's not going to just date Kylie Jenner, and she should have knew that. She should have knew it. This fool is jumping in the crowds. He's seeing women show their breasts and fun. He's not, that's a young dude. You're not going to stop it. Stop it, ladies. Stop it. And I keep explaining you to this. It's just like if I dated a stripper and I got mad because she dressed sexy. I'm like, oh, girl, why you showing so much cleavage? Why you wearing the jeans with your butt out? Why you do this? Why every time we go somewhere, you want to twerk and you let people throw money on you? It's crazy. You can't, it's not, like, come on, bro. You cannot get mad. You cannot get mad, ladies, when you date these type of men, KeKe.
Don't call my name. Don't call my name. Ain't nothing open over here, okay? I don't give a damn if you perform for Lollapalooza, the iHeart Festival, the damn Soul Festival, the Blues Fest, the Rib Fest in Naperville. I don't care what festival stage you perform on.
You said in Naperville.
You ain't nothing open over here, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going. And you tell this same toxic message every time we talk about this, and I come with the same rebuttal. I don't care about how much money you make. When you get in a relationship with somebody like LeBron is the most powerful man in sports. He can do whatever he wants. But guess what he's not going to do? Embarrass Savannah. He's not going to play with her because she's not going to play with him. And that's the type of standards Kylie need to have with this man, if that's what she wants. Now, if she cool with, him dropping it off here, there, and everywhere, then she can agree to that. But, as for me and a lot of other women I know, we're not going for that. We're not going.
Then don't have a baby with Travis Scott.
Well, why not?
Be the wife to Travis Scott. It's all about, I've said this before. I didn't make this up. It's the numbers. I'm telling you what the numbers are. The numbers say that Black people don't win the Mega Millions. We don't win the Powerball a lot. That's what the numbers say. But we keep playing, even though we know we're not going to win a lot. Mm-hmm. It's all right. The chances of you winning in that situation is not highly in your favor. That's all I'm saying. You're dating Travis Scott. Yeah. And that's crazy. It's the same situation I said if I'm dating a woman that works in adult films. Let's just even say not even that. Let's say it's not even that. It's J-Lo. And say you're a dude that's insecure and you dating a J-Lo. You don't need to date J-Lo because J-Lo is going to have dudes shooting a shot every single day. Yeah. More, it's going to be powerful men. J-Lo's going to dress sexy. It's some stuff you have to see coming. You have to be like, you know what? No, I don't. We all make personal decisions. I've said it before. Yeah. I've had opportunities to talk to certain types of women. And I've said, you know what? It's better for us to just be cool and be homies. Not saying they would have went, but let's just say by the pure chance of luck, I shot my shot and they were like, okay. Now I put myself in a situation where my money not long enough to be in this situation. And I'm going to embarrass myself and her and everybody else because she wants to go to Greece and Santorini and stay in places that are not all inclusive. And I'm not in the state of my life where I can't stay at all. I can't not stay in places that don't have all inclusive. I need that.
You need the wristband, the drink package, right? So you stay in your lane. I got you. But Kylie,
that's what. Stay in your lane if you're not ready for what that life has to offer you.
Kylie is a billionaire or was close to a billionaire or something, so she good. You know what I'm saying? The way he got people sliding on him, she got people sliding on her. So if they
I don't believe it.
Look, you don't believe it?
I don't believe it.
Oh, child, I believe it. Y'all men just as thirsty. Y'all come after the women, especially women with money. So I think dudes is lined up ready to knock Kylie down, rappers and all, Travis friends and all. And, so she probably like, you know what? You're not going to change. I'm not going to change either. We got a baby together. Let's be hoes together. And so that's what they out here doing. But,
And that's the thing. That's a special kind of guy. I will say that. Back to the original question, though. I'm kicking the camera. I will say this. It's a special type of person that can be in that. I've seen people, I'm sure y'all know some people that thrive in that situation. Like Zach said, the thought of somebody touching and being all on my treats, it just doesn't sit well with me. It just doesn't.
I know a lot of women in open relationships. They don't know they in open relationships, but they in them. I know a lot of people. I think I was in one, and I ain't know either. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it happens, ladies. I understand. Sometimes you don't know the door is open, but
Okay, before we close, and I wish I didn't put it right here on the show log, but it's right here. So women having it harder than men. KeKe got on me, and we had our back and forth.
Yes.
Now, and then somebody else spoke to me about it, and I was like, oh, okay, this makes sense. I still think that women and men have it equally hard. I feel like there's a yin and a yang to both situations, in my opinion, except for this one. And she was like, you gotta agree to this. And I was like, she was talking about the violence that women have to protect themselves against in dating. They have to always be aware there's a different type of, and even if not in dating, going home at night, where you live at, where you park, going to the store. There's certain things that come with being a woman and the safety aspect of it that is different than a man, and we really don't have to worry about it as much. Zach, you are over there twisting and turning in your seat. What do you got to say?
Well, I agree with that. But small men gotta look around just like women do. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all, see, you talking about big guys over 6 feet, you know what I'm saying? Intimidating. Let me tell you something. Me and most women were the same. Okay, I look at where I park just like they look at where they park. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing dudes, I be like, I'm finna cross the street, just like women across the street. Hell, you talking about, I clutch my book bag just like a woman when she, let me tell you something. Yeah, I'm a man, but I'm a smaller man. And I don't want to fight.
There you go.
Okay. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. I feel you, lady, but you need to put ladies and asterisk small men.
I can't.
KeKe, what are we doing this for?
Shout out to all the fun size men. You know what I'm saying?
That's disrespect.
What?
No, you're not gonna keep doing that. You're not gonna keep doing that.
You started this. I wasn't. You brought up small men.
I said small. I said small. You said fun size. Totally different.
Okay.
Totally different.
Shout out to all the small men. But
let me ask you this: would you like a fun Snickers? Ooh, a fun Snickers tastes good. But if you get, you want a small Snickers. But you want a fun size.
Sometimes a fun Snicker is just easier to consume. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against the fun size guys. You know, you just gotta be able to hold on to the ride, big fella. That's all I tell you. You know, I don't discriminate on the small men. You know what I'm saying? It's all love over here. But I'm just glad that Tone finally is seeing the light. Shout out to whatever woman who got my point across. It's just different for us. And you know,
she only said that one point, so don't get carried away, KeKe.
I'm just saying though, it's like I talked to somebody this week and I see the light. I had to argue with you for an hour. But anyway, you know, I'm glad you came to terms with this fact. But it's so many other things that women have to deal with that men just don't. But I'm glad she broke through to you, Tony, and you agreed to come back and see the light a little bit.
I agree to that. But like I said, you know, I'm all about the bread at the end of the day. Ain't nobody saving no dude. Nobody. Nobody. Yeah. Nobody. A woman can have 3 kids, have 3 baby daddies, and a dude will come along and save you. It's a fact. It is a fact, and it happens. It might not happen often in that certain case, but it happens. That's the part that I always say, like, remember, you got it's a lot of cool stuff. You know, and like I said, I enjoy it. We men, we supposed to do it. This is what we do. We take you out to eat. We take you and we do stuff. A man is judged, and as he should be, judged on how we treat our girl, the woman that's with us. We have that level of responsibility. Mm-hmm. A woman could not cook, she could not clean, and still he is responsible to do all type of stuff. And trust me, I've been with some no cooking ass women and don't clean up nothing behind themselves, but then want to go eat at 5-star restaurants and still want you to take them on trips. And still like, dang, what am I doing all of this for? It's not a trade. I love you to death. I want to hang out with you. But think about that. I'm giving, and all I get is vagina. That's it. No nurturing, no nothing.
You chose her. You chose.
I know. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Y'all trick us real good.
Tricked you.
Might make a bed up one time. You like, damn, she made the bed up. That's crazy. She made the bed up. She might order you some Uber Eats one time, and then next thing you know, once y'all settle in, sit. No more. You ain't getting none of that. You like, are we eating? Whatever you ordering. You don't want to cook? It's a lot of groceries in there. You cook. So
that's what determines that it's harder for it's equally as hard because she wouldn't order that.
Here's the thing, fellas. This is a hack. Here's a life hack for dating. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You need to, I only mess with women who, you know, were raised by their grandmother. If you was raised by your real mama, I don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody raised by granny. Because guess what? Granny gonna put them skills that you talking about, Tone. You know what I'm saying? A lot of moms are still out here in the world, as the church folks say. They be out here in the world, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't cooking, so they ain't really see that example. So, you know what I'm saying? Either get fellas, this is just for the fellas, you can take it or leave it. Get you one that was raised by their mama, or they got a lot of siblings. Because the ones that got a lot of siblings had to take care of them siblings. They had to do some stuff. So, you know what I'm saying?
Or got a lot of brothers. KeKe, tell us.
Got a lot of brothers. That's also
KeKe, tell us you.
No.
You was taking care of your brothers, wasn't you?
Yes.
Yes, I was, but I ain't taking care of nobody's son, okay? Until he my husband. So, ladies, let me rebuttal this message they try to put out. You can unlock, it's levels. Y'all need to buy some more B-Bucks. That's why she wasn't cooking for you. That's why you had to order the Uber Eats, because you didn't unlock the next level. Stop doing wife stuff for boyfriends because they don't appreciate it, ladies. They start trying to think that that's what they supposed to get. And all they doing is taking you on a few trips and dates. Hold it back.
Taking you on a few. See, look at this is the thing. Look at how you minimalize a few trips.
A few trips.
Trips are expensive.
Okay. But it's because it sounds like to me, you want somebody to cook for you, clean for you, nurture you. It sounds like you need a wife. Now, if we want, it sounds like
if you want to be a wife, you got to act like a wife. And you can unlock another level to these finances.
There you go.
Ooh.
There you and that's a fact.
It's a level.
The battle.
It's 2 levels.
And that's a fact. But we
There's
know
a Michael Kors level. There's a Louis Vuitton level. There's a Dior level. There's some levels.
There you go.
But some people be on Michael Kors level. Some people just be on gift card level. It's a lot.
Yeah.
My thing, KeKe.
This is tricky.
Everybody has to put their best foot forward. And sorry, sometimes you're going to get your damn feelings hurt. It just happens. You can't always say, hey, I put my best foot forward and I got shit on. It happens. You got to put your best foot forward again. Maybe not as to an extent of it, but I feel like if we're all not putting our best foot forward in a situation to try to evolve to something else, then it'll never be in its true form. Does that make sense? Or am I tripping?
No, you tripping. You tripping.
Why you say that, Zach? Why you tripping?
You never put your best foot forward. Only when you get married, put your best foot forward. That's gonna help your marriage last. Okay, if you put your best foot forward in the dating stage with a woman, best believe your best foot forward becomes her norm. Okay, so you done been running out here with your best foot forward. You done pulled a Michael B. Jordan and shut down the restaurant, brought roses on the first Valentine's Day. What you gonna do on the fourth Valentine's Day? She's used to what you putting your best foot forward all the time. You're gonna run yourself in a hole. No, the key, what you need to do is you need to put your best foot forward sparingly. Boom, best foot forward. Surprise. Boom, best foot forward. But every now and then, keep her where she knows that you a good dude, but it's levels to it. I like the unlocking with each level because if you start too soon, you ain't got nothing to build to.
And so ladies, take that same message that Zach gave to the fellas, and that's all I'm saying. Don't put your best foot forward until the levels are unlocked because they get used to it, they get comfortable, they start thinking that this is the norm, and then when you're not doing it anymore because he has not unlocked another level, you're still at Michael Kors, then now the relationship is going nowhere. So
ladies, it ain't the same thing. It ain't the same thing.
Yes,
no, it's not. I'm gonna tell you why it's not the same thing.
Why?
Because men are simple. We really can just be pleased if you have sex with us, cook, and not nag. We are happy from 18 all the way to 118. Okay, all that time we will be happy with simplicity. With peace, food, and sex, we are happy camp. Okay, but the thing about women that y'all are just programmed mentally different. After y'all get used to something, y'all go to the next thing. Like, what's the next thing I can talk about? What's the next thing I can ask for? What's the next thing I can complain about? What's the next thing? It's just, that's y'all nature. So honestly, I don't think women should do that. Women shouldn't, because men take everything as face value. So if you out here not putting your best foot forward as a woman, it's going to be another woman in the back door putting her best foot forward all the time. And she going to be like, it's easier over here. Life is better over here. I wouldn't run that risk, especially if you got something you like.
Ladies, so don't fall for
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in neither one of my co-hosts are saying. I think everybody has to put their best foot forward. Now, best foot forward does not mean go over the top, but I'm thinking, hey, you need to let this person know if this is the person you want to lock in with. You don't do it with everybody. No, I don't think that this is something you say, hey, I'm gonna put my best foot forward with this person or this person or this person. I'm saying, you know what? I want to lock in with her. But I'm not going to sit and say, hey, I got to unlock, you got to unlock, we got to, nah. I'm going to put my best foot forward and hopefully it works out. It hasn't so far, but right now it is what it is. But it doesn't mean that I wouldn't do that again if the person I want to lock in with. I want to lock in with somebody, hey, I'm going to put my best foot forward. Like I said, not closing out a restaurant, but I'm going to let her know that I'm going to do things to let her know that I'm focused on you. And I think women should do the same thing. But if you plan this unlock level, I got to do this and you do this, that's just you wasting each other's time for it, in my opinion.
Why is it a waste of time though? Okay, so Zach can sit here and say, fellas, do not put your best foot forward for a woman. But then when I tell the women, ladies, stop doing
I'm saying both people should. I'm not saying women should have, I'm saying both people. Again, I'm going with both genders should put the best foot forward. Neither one of us should be trying to unlock levels. It's not a goddamn video game.
But I feel like ladies, I just feel like when you go into a new relationship and you doing all these wifely things for a man who ain't thought about marriage. You know what I'm saying? It's not even on his 2021 calendar. So why am I sitting here doing all these things and it's not even on his radar? I'm wasting my energy and my time. You're laid up with another man's wife at this point.
Well, at that point, you might as well get out of that relationship if you're not.
You should know when you're the side piece.
Yeah. If you're not going to do wifely things.
Side piece. But
you should know when you're the side piece. You should know, ladies, you got to be able to figure it out if he's not into you. You got to, like dudes know, we know when the woman is kind of like really not, like she not really taking us serious. She calls us every once in a while. When a woman is locked into you, y'all going to call us. Y'all gonna be like, what you doing? Let's try to make plans. If you the dude, if you gotta call her all the time, and that's just it. You're like, I'm gonna call this. Women typically, if they are into you, fellas that's watching the pod will call you way more than you call it. Even the busiest woman will interact with you more. She's gonna call you more. If she's barely kind of like, oh, okay. Well, let me see if I got plans. Oh, I don't got plans. Hey, trust me, bro. You're not on the path to husbands. You just enjoy the ride while you're in there, and just while you're in there, and just enjoy what's going on. just enjoy what's going on because she's not really locked into you. That's just what it is. So I mean, I think women have to understand, like, yo, and dudes, you know what dudes will do? Dudes will always say, "Hey, come over, chill out." They don't care when you leave stuff in the crib. They'll be like, yo, what you want? What we go? Let's do this. They're gonna offer to take you out. If you do call them, like, yo, let's do something. It's an energy that dudes are going to give to you. And you felt it before, KeKe, you know it. You know there's a difference when a dude is half-assing and when a dude is like on your heels really trying to get you. Yeah. We can feel it. But sometimes people take that little bit of attention that they're getting and try to make it into more than what it is and end up getting their damn feelings hurt. Well, really, that person wasn't really trying to wife you in the first place or make you a husband in the first place. Okay. You're welcome.
I don't know where we went wrong because we didn't. I feel like the question was not answered, but I'll rest my case.
What was it? I don't even know the question.
I don't know.
I don't either. What I said. We went all over the place. That means it's time to wrap this boy up with final thoughts. Zach, you first, man. What's good, bro?
I think we should all just bow our heads real quick.
Here we go.
Oh my God, again.
God.
Before we get out of here.
Yes.
I said bow your head. Thank you. Dear Lord, I want to just take this time real quick to just pray for everybody down here, Lord, in the United States, Lord. The CDC said that we can now snatch our masks off, Lord, and raw dog the air if we're vaccinated. Now, Lord, I come to you as a concerned servant because I was out this weekend. And I saw people I know who weren't vaccinated without their mask, Lord. I know they weren't vaccinated. Lord, I saw a man, he had on jean shorts, black Air Force Ones, and dreads. I know he didn't get vaccinated. He didn't have a mask in sight. Nothing about him said vaccine. Lord, I saw one of my homies on Instagram. He was in the club, no mask. And this man literally drives with the seatbelt noise everywhere he goes. Ding, 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 ding. And Lord, you know how annoying that seatbelt noise is. Yes, and if he can ignore that seatbelt noise, he definitely is ignoring the CDC. So I am just asking for a covering on all of us, Lord, right now, as we deal with the country opening back up. This I ask in your name. Amen, amen, amen.
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 That's good.
Amen.
Yeah.
Raw dog in the air.
Yeah.
KeKe,
Not
I know it's tough to follow. Final thoughts, because he's a nut.
Yes, he is. He's a complete fool. But you know, Zach, that was a great prayer.
Thank you.
If you ride with the seatbelt noise on, you are a special type of slow. So yes, we're gonna pray for that brother. Keep him lifted.
Come on, if you ride with that, you ain't took no vaccine. You know that. You know that.
Right.
Come on, man. You know, if your check engine light on right now, you didn't take the vaccine. Stop it.
Oh God.
I know it's not.
Yes.
If your tires bald, you didn't take the vaccine.
Bald. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You just walking riding around with them bald ass tires. I know you didn't take the vaccine. It's just certain people that you look at them and you be like, no, nothing about you says vaccine. And you're not vaccinated. Put your mask on.
Yes. So, the prayer was much needed, Zach. Thank you for that. That's my final thought as well. Keep everybody covered in prayer, child. Yes.
Amen.
Mm-hmm. Amen. KeKe, final thoughts, baby.
That was it.
That was my final thought.
Oh, okay. I like, all right, cool. So KeKe didn't have final thoughts tonight, though. She usually comes with some. So, hey, I want to thank everybody. My final thoughts. Hey, shout out to everybody that sent me a happy birthday shout out on my page. That is officially the biggest post I think I've ever put up in my entire life. I just never got that type of response. That is amazing. So that means all the love is real. I was snooping around the podcast page and looking at the YouTube comments, man. I appreciate everybody that love. We appreciate everybody that love the 1 year anniversary show. We'll figure out again when we're gonna go live again. We'll definitely do that again. We enjoyed it. We appreciate y'all. Remember, it's super important though. This is important. Make sure you keep thumb upping the YouTube page. Make sure you keep favoriting us on the iHeartRadio app. Make sure you always are sharing the pod. That's how we build the pod fam. We want to keep building, and shout out to that first 75. I think it's the first 100 now at this point. Then we got 100 listeners and viewers as soon as the pod goes up. So we thank y'all. And with that being said, what more can I say?